Hey, Alt, Wardrobe here. Talk about my 2023 gaming goals. So I'm doing this via recording. I'm sorry, yeah, by recording my screen on my phone. I don't know why I did it this way. I really shouldn't do it this way because now it's going to be harder because now I'm ADRing. I'm adding the dialogue after the fact. And anyway, so I'm going to kind of time it here with the views. So anyway, I just want to go over my goals, and and one thing I said, odds of completing 30 whatever 6.7%. It really shouldn't be odds of completing. It should be percentage of lists going to complete. So I'll change that for the next time. We're 10 days into the month. June 10th is when I'm recording the January 10th is when I'm recording this. I haven't got a lot done. My kid was here and I got sick on January 1 and it's the 10th and I'm really just now getting better. Not COVID, just a cold, but it's just kind of gone through the cycle. I haven't had a cold in 3 years, so it's kind of been like, ugh. Anywho, so, and I'm pretty tired and it's only 10 o'clock. So let's look at what I've started doing. So TCS, I've started playing it. I've started setting it up and I will show that at the end of this little part here. Ariete, because I've got it. I don't, so I'm setting it up, and we'll see what I'm doing there. I don't know why I put Hunters on from the Sky there. I don't even own it. I don't even know if I'm going to like this system. Moving down, GCCW. I made some purchases, which I'll talk about. You know, I'm limiting my purchases to what's on my list if I can. So we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Fistful of Toes. I have a game lined up for this Saturday. Adam, a local guy who plays it and many other games, old hand at running games, is going to run a game basically for me to teach me the game, but with like 3 or 4 or 5 other people. So that'll be interesting. Very nice of him, generous on Saturday. So on the 14th, actually. So it's funny, it's number 14. So hopefully that goes and I'll get one game in. So that'll be cool. And then Undisclosed Project, I did make progress on that. A little bit already, so that's cool. I hope to hit a major milestone on that at the end of this month and to get that off my plate. That on that one, I don't want that just to be progress. I want that to be complete. The list has helped me with purchases. I let it stop me from buying some games that I thought I would be interested in, and I'm just like, like Napoleon. Commands and Colors Napoleonics, the new battle cry that I think might be coming out, and Samurai Battles. I think that's a way to play those things that I'm always like, oh man, I think I want to play those, but I don't want to deal with everything. But then I'm like, when would I do that? So I just need to play someone who's got it, All right, let's go to some of the other footage. Okay, let's go take a look. Here I am setting up Ariete. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if I'm setting this up right. I'm just kind of started reading and setting them up how I want to, and then I can always move them around when I start to learn about elevation, how things work, how things are moving in, just to get the pieces on the board. These are not rounded, clipped yet. Just trying to get playing so I can get playing. I just want to try it out. But I'm going to play one of the shorter 5-6 turn scenarios, and so that's cool there. So I got this in today. The Skirmisher, number 3. There's been a couple channels that have done stuff on it. Paid 20 plus 8 shipping, so $28 for what I got it. I was like, holy cow, that's super thin. Good magazine paper. So I don't really know what I have here, honestly. And a big chunk of it is on Atlanta Is Ours, which I have on order. Or I bought from someone, and it's on its way. But it's just kind of, I don't really need to go through all this, but it talks about kind of a little bit of the history where they are, kind of the improvements done to Richmond map over here. A lot of stuff from Harper's Weekly. So that's kind of interesting. That might be an interesting thing to read. I don't know much about the Civil War, like big picture. I mean, like I hear it, I kind of know, but the battles just all kind of blend together. Like I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't really understand the importance of the Battle of Gettysburg. So, I mean, I'm like, okay, it's a big battle, like Somme, or you could say the Battle of the Bulge, but I just have a very, just a better understanding of World War II and pretty much that one compared to any other war. So anyway, good stuff here. And it talks about, but half of it is all about these Atlanta Azara's Light. So I don't know what that's about, and I'll figure it out, but I saw it was for sale, and the skirmishers are pretty hard to come by when they're out. The 1 and 2 I looked at, and I thought, I don't need to get them because a lot of it talks about the older games, and they're kind of, I think they've been incorporating a lot of that stuff, so I'm just like, I'm not going to worry about it. It would be cool if they would put those on the PDF like they did the ASL stuff. So a little bit of organizing the shelves, trying to make them neater, put all the Heroes of Normandy stuff up there. I didn't put that on my to play list at all. Maybe that would be one of the ends. Not much is different here, but I still want to work on, I like the look of this. I don't like the look of that. That's miniature stuff, miniature rules. I finally got that hung up as my dad's funeral flag. Those have been there. These finally got framed. So this will be 1, 2, 3. Really? You don't need cinematic on 1, 2, 3, and then there'll be 4, 5, 6 here. And it's the logistics line that my grandpa drew on the maps because he was in supply for the 56th Armored Infantry Battalion, 12th Armored Division. It goes from Nancy down to Marseille. And so that's kind of cool. And I was going to put them up like this, but then I don't know, it didn't really work. I didn't like the look of it. So I did that. And then that's his funeral flag. And he only had a few medals, a couple medals, and then some patches that he got. Anyway. So it's looking a little better, a little bit more organized. I don't know what to do with these things. I think I'll just keep them here. I'm not going to worry about it. Those are my tip tables. So that is that. And that's my progress January 10th, 2023 on my gaming goals. Thanks. We'll see ya.